El Chicano, a story starring Jose Pablo Catello, David Castrada, George Lopez, Sal Lopez. I don't think there's a relationship there. And Raul Castilla. It's definitely a superhero movie. It's definitely a superhero movie, and it's the origin story of a guy called El Chicano, who is apparently has been around in this universe, has been around for a really long time. Kind of like Zorro, where somebody is Zorro and he does these deeds, and then when he starts to get old, he trains a new Zorro, and then that guy is Zorro. So Zorro they always see the mask, and he's always a young, vibrant, tough guy, and they just figure, Zorro's immortal. That's kind of what they got here. This same persona is passed down through the years, and different people hold the persona, and the persona is El Chicano. He's a motorcycle driving, black leather clad, mask wearing. The mask was kind of good. I like the mask. It was a mask that covered the bottom half of his face. He had like black paint over his eyes and a hood. It's very difficult to determine who exactly you were dealing with. But he's carrying an Aztec weapon, and supposedly if you get stuck by the weapon, it takes your soul and it gives strength to the user. Now, they say that, but they don't clarify if the dude was saying it metaphorically, meaning, it doesn't actually do that. It's just a legend about this blade, or if this blade actually was giving this dude superpowers. They don't say, and the movie is so vague when he's doing things that it could be he's got superpowers and maybe he doesn't. It's kind of Captain America-esque. Captain America, when you see him fighting and beating people up, unless he's on the roof holding and holding the helicopter, you don't know he's got superpowers. You just think he's a tough guy. That's what this is. He could be just some tough guy. A problem that I have with the movie is the guy that is the current El Chicano was just a dude. But once he put the mask on, he was like super dude. Maybe the sword did give him powers. I don't know. The spear or the knife. They never really say. But he was tougher with the suit on. I know that. The story was kind of weak and predictable. You could look at it and you could tell, oh, well, that guy's going to be the villain. Oh, that guy, he's not who he says. He's actually blah, blah, blah. You could figure it out. They were saying, we're looking for, the one-armed man. And the whole time there's a dude with a jacket and one of his arms is hanging down like that. And you're like, well, that dude's got one arm. Clearly, he's the guy. That was the movie. The movie immediately let you know what was going on. Like they were rushing the origin story so they could get everything in place for a future universe. Everybody's doing universes now. I don't know. You know what? He was a Marine. There's that, but they don't say it. They never say, "Oh yeah, all those years you spent in the Marine Corps." They never say that. It's just that in one scene, he takes his shirt off and he's got Marine Corps tattoos. And I was like, oh, okay, he's in the Marine Corps. At least he was. Maybe that's hints as to why he's so tough. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Being in the Marine Corps can make you all that you can be. But this dude was a superhero, so I don't know. The original Punisher was in the Marine Corps too, in the comic books. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, so what had happened is this dude, it's hard to tell you about this movie without giving away too much, and this is not a spoiler review. I'll just say someone takes on a persona of the Ghetto Grim Reaper, as they call him, El Chicano. If you've done something wrong, he marks your territory to let you know that he's going to come and he's going to get somebody. And supposedly, his presence, people know how bad he is. His presence makes the gangbangers just throw their guns down and be like, yeah, we don't want it tonight, man. You got it. So, but that didn't happen in the movie. They fought him. But a new guy takes on this persona. The movie starts with one guy, immediately fast forwards several years, and there's a new guy that gets picked to be El Chicano, and he has a thing that's happening in the neighborhood. It's related to him, sorta. He has to deal with it because he's from the neighborhood. He knows the people, sorta. And it's also a revenge story, sorta. So it wasn't a great movie, but I think I'm making it worse. I'm making it sound worse than it actually was. It was an okay movie. It just wasn't as good, as well thought out a movie as I had anticipated going in. It's a good movie. It's not a great movie. My personal opinion. The fight scenes were okay. They didn't have a hallway fight. I like that in a movie, a superhero movie especially, or any movie really. But there's no hallway fight. Missed opportunity. Anyway, it clearly sets up for a part 2. Clearly, it sets up for a part 2. Box office receipts will tell us if they get a part 2. But I personally, after seeing the movie, give this movie 5 bags of popcorn, man. 5. But you know what? That's what I think. More importantly, what do you think? If you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe and like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.